Welcome to Road to Go, episode 6, presented by Pathwater.
Without three starters tonight, Jokic, Murray, and Brown, so they start Russell Westbrook.
That is 65 points per game that you are missing 3 of your 4 leading scorers. Coach Malone always talks about that next man up mentality, guys. It's got to be out in full force tonight.
Maintaining consistency with injuries, I think it's all about next man up mentality. That's why we got a team full of 15 to 18 guys who are ready to step up at any moment. The season isn't going to go as perfect and injury-free, sickness-free as you would like it to, but that's the nature of the beast. And I think as professionals, we have to be ready for any given moment. Guys may get into foul trouble, guys may get injured during the game. And I think that's when you can kind of see how good your team is, when guys can step in and be ready and be professional and come in and fill those roles when needed.
Gordon's got it, snap it ahead to Hunter Tyson. Gordon for 3. Got it. There you go. Power of the underdog. Aaron Gordon has been a man tonight. Westbrook doing a job on the defensive glass. Down the middle to Jones.
There you go.
Spencer Jones making a mark.
This dude is hustling. He's going to slide off the chair when he sits down because he's been hustling his rear end off.
Westbrook on the dribble drive, sets up Gordon for 3. Got it! Aaron Gordon lighting up a triple. And it's 62-50 Denver. Porter. And Porter lets it go for 3. Huge shot.
Yeah.
If the Nuggets go on to win, just remember that one. Gordon, Westbrook, put it up. Oh! He threw it in!
What
Westbrook, incredible, adding to his triple-double, 112-102, and they are heading for the exits here at Chase Center. It's a withdrawal, if you like, and the Nuggets are headed to one of their most improbable road wins, well, ever. Certainly of the season, I would say ever also. You remember the Magnificent 7 game at Utah back in the day, when the Nuggets only had 7 available players. But this one, without 4 regulars, 3 starters against a Warriors team that came in as the hottest team in basketball. Now, Michael Malone, you talk about a satisfying win. Wow. For Michael Malone, Nikola Jokic, the Mile High crew, big smiles all around. The Nuggets have now beaten the Warriors 9 straight times, 6 in a row here at Chase.
The giddy Golden State win. Listen, you just had maybe one of the ugliest losses of the season with the importance of the calendar and the schedule to maybe one of the guttiest, best wins, by far the best win of the season.
Incredible efforts by Gordon, by Watson, by Porter. Westbrook with a triple-double. Fabulous play by the Denver Nuggets.
You know what, honestly, before the game, I think that I'm kind of in autopilot a little bit. I've done this for so long, so many different games and situations and teams that I just am kind of like in a flow state almost. I'm thinking about all positive energy and manifesting and visualizing positive things happening on the court for myself and my teammates and our outcome. But I know there are some things where I'm like, oh wow, like I totally forgot that I did that, because it's just a part of me and my routine as I've progressed in this league. Before the Rockets game, I was obviously, that's where I'm from, so I went to dinner with my family. We had a great time, and then I found out that I was going to be starting that game. And it's tough because obviously backing up Nikola is the easiest, hardest job in the world, I feel like. With that being said, I feel like we all have to be able to step it up when he's unavailable. And it just kind of, the universe put me in a great situation. I feel like I was home, my family and friends were there. and I got the opportunity to start, and I hadn't played in 3 weeks or so prior to that.
Last loss for the Rockets, March 4th at Indiana, as DeAndre Jordan throws one down. Like to see a lot more of that tonight. Now Christian Brown going to Euro, alley-oop, and Porter, one-hand throwdown. Nice pass, CB.
5 on the clock. Porter goes baseline, throws it down low to DJ, dunk, 2 hands. Good seal there, DeAndre Jordan on Tari Eason.
Murray turns the corner. Murray alley-oop to Jordan, and he flies in.
Gordon goes in a low block, bounce past DJ, dunk, right-handed hard. Timeout, Houston Nuggets have their big lead of the night. They're up by 9. Murray, crossover move, stops, crossover again, tough 2. Got it again! Jamal Murray's feeling it in the third quarter tonight. That's 32 points for him in the game, and the Nuggets lead it by 10, their big lead of the night.
Murray trying to get around Van Vliet, does. In the lane, give it to Jordan, who slams it home with authority. Now DeAndre Jordan making the most of his third start this season. So the Denver Nuggets pull it off. They get the big W.
Jamal Murray scores 39, DeAndre Jordan a double-double.
They end the Rockets' 9-game winning streak. And they do it without their superstar, Nikola Jokic.
I want to give this to, where's he at? Where's he at? Hey, great job, man. Appreciate it. Hey, let's go win. Let's go home.
I think successful and/or winning to me means always trying. Like the results aren't going to be a win every time, but I think you can kind of judge success off of the constant growth that you have. And if you look at it that way, then you'll continue to get better each and every time. Obviously, at this point of the season, you look at wins and losses for seeding and things like that, but I think I judge our success off of how great we're becoming as a team and me and as an individual. I mean, I don't really look at the numbers, but I feel like when we rebound, when we don't turn the ball over, when we win most first quarters, we're pretty successful. So I feel like we was tied at the end of the first, tied at halftime. I think we had a great quarter. Jamal carried us offensively. Other guys stepped up and did what they were supposed to do, but I feel like defensively and in the paint rebounding, we did a really great job tonight. I think the dedication from the fans is amazing. Their energy is something we feed off of. I think that sports, along with music, movies, things like that, they bring different types of people, different backgrounds, races, all together for one common goal and one common purpose, and that's, in this case, it's supporting the Denver Nuggets, and I think that things like that bring people together are amazing.
All right. Hi, my name is Sarah. I've been a Nuggets fan for 3 years now, and I think the best part about being a Nuggets fan is being able to see the jam.
Alex and Lydia Navarro, we've been Nugget fans since 2019. Yeah, we're both from Kansas, so and we're Kansas alumni, so Rock Chalk Jayhawk, Kristen Brown.
My name is Luis, and I've been a Nuggets fan for 10 years. The Nuggets is the best team in the NBA, the energy, the people. Whatever we bring to the table, we bring it, and we leave everything out there, whether we win or lose. This is a great place to be, and it couldn't get any better than this.
My name's Dylan. I've been a Nuggets fan since I was in elementary school, man. I can't remember when. It's been a while.
Hi, my name is Christian, and I've been a Nuggets fan since basically 5 years old. I've been loyal to this team, and I ride for them.
My name is Evan, and I've been a Nuggets fan for about 4 or 5 years now. Not as long as these guys, but I love every minute of them.
My name is Clarence. Been a Nuggets fan forever since they first came here. You love them to death, and Paul Arena, Nuggets today, off the hook. I ain't off the hook.
Hi, my name's Jen Trail, and I have loved the Nuggets since Hector was a pup, as some might say on Altitude Network. Loved the Nuggets since I was a little kid with Mutombo, Raouf, love Rocky. This is the best sports in the world.
I started at CU 23 years ago, and then of course the campus was right next door, and every evening after the classes I used to come here and just hang out by myself, and that's how I ended up becoming a diehard Nuggets fan, and never stopped watching from here in Denver, from Canada, also from Mongolia. You know, it gives you joy. It gives you joy. It becomes part of your life. So I cannot imagine my life without cheering for my Nuggets now.
The best part, it's honestly the crowd, the energy. For me, it's you kind of just lose aspect of the real life. You're just in your own world now, so.
Yeah, it's always just like being here for the big moments. Like Jamal Murray's shot last year in the playoffs, like that was a key moment. I mean, we're the ticket holders, so we're here for the championship when we won 2023. So, I mean, those big moments, those are great to be here for. Great to watch on TV, but better in person.
I grew up in Colorado, been a fan of Broncos, Nuggets, Rockies, just pretty much a Colorado fan all around. Been rocking Nuggets since Earl Boykin. You know, it's been through all the downs, and we're finally up. So, yeah, just been a hardcore fan my whole life.
Born and raised in Denver, Colorado, the 303 Mile High, baby.
Right, Denver natives, and Michael Porter is my favorite Nugget.
It's my hometown, so, you know, doesn't feel right going for any other team. I love the atmosphere. I love being here. This is like my favorite place to be for sure.
My name is Erin Fricks, and I'm from Tucson, Arizona. Live in Sterling right now. I've been a Nuggets fan for, I would say, since like August, but originally a Suns fan, so the gorilla here was amazing. But yeah, this is my first NBA game ever. It was the best NBA game I've ever seen, even if it's been on TV or in person, whatever. The gorilla was here. It was amazing. I had so much fun. Go Nuggets!
My go-to pregame song is Woo! That's tough. My favorite pregame song is Peekaboo by Kendrick. If I wasn't playing basketball, I'd probably be in a local bar band on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My guilty pleasure TV show is White Lotus. If I could eat only one food for the rest of my life, it would be tacos. If I could dunk on any celebrity, it would be Morgan Montgomery from the Denver Nuggets. The most powerful feeling I get when we're playing is, I don't know, bro. That's a tough one. The most powerful feeling I get when I'm playing is when I make great plays and the crowd screams and cheers and I feel that energy rush through me. When I hear the fans cheering for us, it makes me feel energized and excited. When I think about my impact on the game, I want people to remember me for being a great teammate and an amazing leader. The art of the perfect lob to me is all about timing, situation, rotations. So I think the perfect lob for me is coming down in transition after we've gotten a stop and there are shooters in the corners running to the corners and I set a screen for a teammate and I'm rolling to the basket and we got shooters on both sides that guys are afraid to leave, and so then it becomes a 2-on-1 break and the big chooses to step up to the point guard and he just tosses the ball up wherever to the rafters and I just go get it and send it home, and all 5 of us on the court are screaming, my teammates are screaming on the side. The energy in the arena erupts and the opposing team calls a timeout. That's the perfect lob for me.
Getting the basket, He's playing good defensively.
Christian Brown, alley-oop. DeAndre Jordan fires one through. Excellent pass. Nuggets hit the century mark and lead by 29.